So you're looking at building out a custom network, maybe for home, maybe small business, and you hit that big question. Which OS for the router and firewall? Today we're doing a quick, focused deep dive on two of the big ones, OPNsense and OpenWRT.
Right. And they seem kind of similar on the surface, both free, both open source, both really good options. But they're built for fundamentally different things, different philosophies, even different architectures. It's FreeBSD stability versus Linux flexibility, really. Your hardware often kind of pushes you one way or the other.
Okay, let's kick things off with OPNsense. This one definitely feels like the more dedicated high-end choice. It's based on FreeBSD, right? And seems really focused on security, heavy processing. So this is for people maybe building their own box or using an old, powerful PC they have lying around.
That's exactly it. It's the enterprise powerhouse, distilled down. It's real strength. Deep packet inspection without, killing your speed. You get a proper stateful firewall. It tracks the whole conversation, the whole session, not just isolated packets. That means much better security. Plus, full VPN support baked in WireGuard, OpenVPN intrusion detection systems, really good traffic monitoring tools. It's serious stuff.
Yeah, security angle makes sense. And I have to say, the user interface is surprisingly clean, pretty modern for this type of system. But okay, here's the trade-off, right? The resources it needs. If you're like a heavy user, maybe running a media server, lots of streaming, maybe pushing towards 10 gigabit, you need some real horsepower, yeah.
Yeah.
A good CPU, maybe 4 gigs of RAM minimum.
Minimum, yeah, absolutely. Especially for that 10 gig throughput. It just won't keep up otherwise. That's kind of the core limitation. OPNsense goes for features and absolute stability over resource efficiency. And speaking of limitations, there's that big one for home users. It's wired only, like strictly. No built-in Wi-Fi. It's designed purely as that perimeter gateway, that firewall, not your all-in-one box.
Hold on, so it can handle complex VPNs, deep packet inspection, but not act as a Wi-Fi access point. That seems like a pretty big gap for a lot of home or even small office setups today.
It is. And that gap leads us perfectly into OpenWRT, the lightweight champion, you could say.
Yeah.
If OPNsense is like a specialized server OS, OpenWRT is more like a highly tuned embedded Linux. Its whole goal is different. Basically, breathe new life into standard consumer routers, those little boxes you buy off the shelf or other low-power devices.
Ah, okay. So this is where the flexibility really comes in.
Yeah.
OpenWRT sounds super customizable, packages for everything. How flexible are we talking compared to OPNsense's more polished but maybe more rigid system?
We're talking almost unlimited flexibility, really. There's this huge library of packages you can install. Want mesh networking? Sure. Advanced ad blocking, system-wide,
Yeah.
fine-grained quality of service. Got it. And crucially, killer Wi-Fi performance. Because it's Linux, it generally have much better, more up-to-date driver support for common Wi-Fi chips than FreeBSD does. That alone is a huge deal for many people.
Okay, but that level of customization, it usually comes with complexity, doesn't it? Is
Yeah.
it harder to manage day to day?
It definitely can be. If you want to do advanced stuff like setting up VLANs to separate your IoT gadgets from your main network,
Yeah.
or policy-based routing to send only certain traffic over a VPN, yeah, the configuration can get pretty fiddly, command lines might be involved, and updates aren't always smooth. OPNsense often has that nice click here to update button.
Yeah.
OpenWRT, sometimes an update means you're basically doing surgery, reflashing the whole firmware image onto the router.
Right, okay. So pulling it all together then, two great options, free, open source, but really for different jobs. The choice depends heavily on your hardware and what you prioritize.
Exactly. If your main goal is a rock-solid firewall, enterprise-level features, maximum stability, and you have decent hardware for it, or you're buying dedicated hardware, then OPNsense is probably your pick. You just have to accept you'll need a separate solution for Wi-Fi.
Makes sense. But if you need really good Wi-Fi, maybe you're trying to upgrade an existing consumer router, you want low power use, or you just love tinkering and customizing every little thing, then OpenWRT is the clear winner, right? You just accept it might take more effort for those advanced setups and updates.
Precisely. You really need to ask yourself,
Mm.
what's the main problem I'm trying to solve? Is it raw firewall power and security, or is it getting the most out of my wireless network on potentially limited hardware?
Which leaves you with this final thought to chew on. How much is that OPNsense stability, security, and the easy click to update worth to you? Is it worth giving up integrated Wi-Fi and needing beefier hardware? Or are you the kind of person who embraces the challenge of OpenWRT, maybe even enjoys the occasional firmware flash for that ultimate low-power, customize everything network flexibility?